This is an ancient story of a leader who guided the Israelites to freedom. His name was Moses, and a miracle is about to unfold. A journey of faith and redemption begins. The Israelites cried out under Pharaoh's oppression. Their lives were filled with labor and anguish, yet their faith endured. Amid Pharaoh's decree to kill Hebrew baby boys, a mother placed her child in a basket and set him afloat on the Nile, trusting God. The basket reached Pharaoh's palace, where the child was raised as a prince, though his heart remained with his people. One day Moses killed an Egyptian who mistreated his people. Fearing Pharaoh's wrath, he fled Egypt. In Midian, Moses found refuge as a shepherd, where God began to prepare him for a greater calling. God appeared in a burning bush, declaring his plan to deliver his people, and commissioning Moses. To reassure Moses, God performed a miracle, turning his staff into a serpent and back again. Moses and Aaron stood before Pharaoh, commanding, "Let my people go." But Pharaoh's heart was hard. Pharaoh not only refused but increased the Israelites' burden, ordering them to make bricks without straw. The Israelites cried out for deliverance. Despite miracles, Pharaoh's heart remained unyielding, leading to devastating consequences for Egypt. Moses struck the Nile. The waters turned to blood, killing the fish and making the river undrinkable. Frogs swarmed Egypt, invading homes. Though Pharaoh relented, he hardened his heart again. Dust turned into gnats, plaguing man and beast. Egypt's magicians exclaimed, "This is the finger of God." Yet Pharaoh's heart remained hardened. Flies filled Egypt, but Goshen, where the Israelites lived, was spared. God sent a plague that killed Egypt's livestock, yet not one of the Israelites' animals was harmed. Boils broke out on Egyptians and their animals, yet Pharaoh's heart stayed hard. Hail destroyed Egypt's crops and livestock, but those who heeded God's warning were spared. Locusts devoured everything green, but Pharaoh's heart remained unyielding. Darkness covered Egypt for 3 days, but the homes of the Israelites had light. God instructed the Israelites to mark their doorposts with lamb's blood, so the angel of death would pass over their homes. That night the firstborn in Egypt died, but among the Israelites, not one life was lost. Pharaoh relented, and the Israelites left in haste, their hearts full of hope. Pharaoh pursued them, trapping them between the sea and his army. At God's command, Moses parted the Red Sea. The Israelites crossed on dry ground, while Pharaoh's army was swallowed by the returning waves. On the other side of the sea, the Israelites praised God for their deliverance. It was the beginning of freedom, a testament of faith and God's faithfulness